Hello. I know, I'm just downtown. I'm gonna be walking for a minute. I just had a really good evening and morning, and I figured maybe it's a good time to vlog a little bit. So it's the weekend of Mother's Day, and my mom and dad and my cousin are on their way to come to Portland because we're gonna go to the Omsi exhibit where the Titanic stuff is, because this last Thursday was my cousin Aaron's birthday and he just loves the Titanic, and so we're gonna go see the exhibit, and it should be really awesome. The point is, oh hey, look at that, just random things you see downtown. If you didn't know what that was a Fibonacci sequence. Anyways, I came downtown last night with the intention of doing some busking, some Friday evening busking, and then some busking this morning as well, because my mom and dad and my cousin aren't going to be here until sometime this afternoon, right? And so somewhere down on the east side of the river downtown, I just found a nice quiet street, and after I did some busking yesterday and didn't really make very much at all, other than made some people happy and got some smiles and some really cool interactions. Yesterday was a really cool day because I was playing down on the street, and I was right in front of some I'm actually walking in front of it right now. I'm right in front of some like 4 or 5 story apartment buildings, and there was some people sitting on like 4th story, like way up there, and they sat there and listened to me play for like 3 hours, and like literally almost after, in between every like song or solo or ditty, they would like applaud and scream and stuff. Like, it was such a cool day, but I didn't make hardly any money, but that's okay, because something just amazing happened this morning, and it was crazy. So I found a nice quiet street last night and parked, and made myself some dinner and bed down. I don't know, I stayed up pretty late, but I knew I was gonna get up early anyways. But I stayed on this street that I was on last night because it's super quiet. There was no other cars, there's no tents, there's no garbage, and it was a super nice quiet street. I was like, okay, cool. By the way, it was like this balcony up here is where the people were yesterday, because I was parked right over there. Anyways, so this morning at like 6:30, it's like rumble, like thunder, and the ground is shaking. My van starts to, vibrate, and I'm like, what the heck? And it was the sound of all these awesome classic cars, man. Camaros and Corvette, and like there was a Lotus that parked right in front of my van. And it was funny because I had no idea that there was a car show today, but there was, and it was on the streets all around where I parked. I woke up at 6:30 and was like, oh, I guess this is what's happening now. And I made a cup of coffee, and by 7, like all the cars and the crowds and the people were already there. And so I got out of my van at 7 o'clock this morning, set up my gear, and started playing music. And immediately there was already crowds of people, and people going, yeah. I played some Pink Floyd, and people were coming up and singing. And yeah, busking is pretty amazing because it's not like a regular gig. Hear me out on this. So when you have a gig, right, you're being paid by the owner, or you're being paid by the establishment, whatever, for your time there that day. And if you make tips on top of your gig payment, I mean, it's just, it's included, but it's not expected. Sometimes, some gigs, depending on the gig, you don't make hardly any tips. And so you really rely on a good, like, wage, right? Anyways, busking, and this is the point, busking is entirely different. When you're out on the street, you have no reason to be there. You have no idea whether or not you're actually going to be bothering somebody, because that can and does happen. You have no idea how you're going to be receptive, or how the public is going to receive you, is what I mean. And there's no wage. And so if you're busking to try and make money, you literally have to move people in order to make them come and want to be generous to you in that way. Do you know what it takes to move someone on a street corner? To stop them dead in their tracks while they're walking on their day, on their way through their day? To stop them and make them take notice of what you're doing and then make them want to come give to you? I'll tell you, it's the flow state is what I have found. Or at least it helps. I don't know. More often than not, when someone comes up to me when I'm playing on the street and gives me $1, a lot of people gave me 5s this morning, which was really sweet. But a lot of times when that happens, I'm kind of startled. I don't see them coming up. And it's because I've managed, even though I'm in public and should be somewhat racked with nerves, I've been doing this, I have enough experience in this now to where I can actually stand there and put on a pair of sunglasses and close my eyes and find my flow state. And that's usually somewhere after about the 3 to, if I actually manage to find it, somewhere about the 3 to 7 minute mark of being in my flow state is usually somewhere where I'll get interrupted by someone's generosity. Yeah. And it's strange, man, because I don't know, a lot of times people walk up to me and they just, real quick, like, whatever. But then there are people that come up and they're almost like in awe, because you just don't see, especially some of the places that I play, which are ridiculous, because I'm still learning, where to set up my stuff in public and play. People are like, I never thought I would ever see live music here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, look at these. Is that an old, what is that? I don't know, I can't see it. Well, the light's red. Cool, man. There's a bunch of old U.S. Army vehicles down here today. It's pretty cool. Ones that actually run. Oh, here was a band over here that I didn't even hear earlier. That's cool. Oh yeah, look at this old roadster. Hold on. Very cool. Ooh, a stingray. Oh my God, that is my favorite classic car. We gotta go take a look at this. And it's like the most beautiful color blue. Oh my God, look at this fucking car, dude. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Oh my God, what a beautiful car. Well, yeah, I think it's about what I got right now. It's been a very, very interesting and very welcoming morning. Yeah. I can only hope the rest of the day will go as good as this morning has, and I bet it will. I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh, man. You know, there's nothing more busking is very free feeling. That's the most as far as playing music and, you know, trying to actually earn a couple bucks. Busking is the most free feeling that I've found so far, because you know, there's no guarantees at all that you'll make any money. And when people actually do come up and give you a couple bucks, it's the most amazing feeling. You actually feel like you earned it. Yeah. So anyways, that's my little rant, and I'll see y'all later. Have a great day.